Hey y'all, my name is Jessica and welcome to Casa Magnolia. So I recently asked you guys on Instagram if you would be interested in seeing the changes we made to Evelyn's room to take it from a nursery to more of a toddler room, and the answer was a resounding yes. So today I'm going to show you Evelyn's official toddler room reveal. So the first thing we needed to consider when we were making changes to her room was the furniture. Now, her crib did turn into a full-size bed, but after thinking things over, I really decided to move the crib into her new baby sister's nursery and get Evelyn a toddler bed. And here are a few things we had to consider. One, the size of the room. This room is a 12 by 12. It's not super huge, and I knew if we put a full-size or a queen-size bed, that was going to be all we could fit. There would be no room for play, and it just didn't work out best for us. Two was future needs. So I knew that I wanted to get her a twin size bed or a twin day bed with a trundle or something eventually. But when we found out that our second baby was going to be a girl as well, I thought there was a chance that they may want to share rooms, or we may need them to share a room. And I didn't want to purchase any type of twin bed that I couldn't buy a matching one to later on down the road. So that was another reason why we just decided to get a cheap toddler bed off Facebook Marketplace and wait on the really nice quality twin bed later. Three, honestly, she's just a tiny little thing, and the height and size of the toddler bed was working just fine. So there was really no need to change it yet, and I think it will work for the next couple of years. And, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So the next thing we needed to consider was storage. You may remember that we had this long white IKEA Malm dresser in her nursery, and that served as her dresser and her changing table area. But honestly, it was super large for this space, and since we didn't need it for a changing table anymore now that she's potty trained, we just moved it right on out and put in this cubby system from Target. But don't worry, she still has plenty of clothes storage in her closet using these IKEA Rast nightstands that I hacked a couple years ago. We moved them in from our guest bedroom when we lost it to make it into Lena's nursery. So now these are her dresser and her closet. They're the perfect amount of storage space for us. Now that they're in her closet, she can't spend her free time pulling out all her clothes and throwing them all over the floor. The price was right on these babies, and we can always use them as nightstands later on when she transitions into more of like a childhood or teen size room. If you want more info on how I organized or made over these nightstands, leave me a comment down below and I'll be happy to get into that in another video. So now that we have our storage, we have to decide what to put in it. Up until recently, I had a no toys policy for the bedroom, and while we were transitioning from the crib to the toddler bed, it was really just best for us to have no distractions in her room. But now I'm really trying to foster some more independent playtime and make her feel like she has a special space, since everything else we're having to share with baby sister now. So what do we keep in here? I stick to books, baby dolls, stuffed animals, and her little play table that is more like furniture. The top three shelves of our cubbies are full of books. Seriously, this kid could open her own library. The bottom three bins that used to house our diapers, wipes, and sheets are now freed up for baby dolls, doll accessories, and her extra snuggle blankets. For decor, the only big thing that I changed was the art above her dresser. I used to have a Swan Lake ballerina themed gallery wall up above her changing table, but this huge Z Gallery picture needed a new home. It fills the space well and is a little more elegant and less themey without being too grown up. The other change I made was moving the two white frames off the small wall by the window, and I put in my grandmother's vintage black mirror. The white frames were great in here, but I feel like the black kind of grounds the space and it coordinates with her lamp over here. Eventually, I would really like to put some hooks up on the wall and make it more of a dress-up space, have some like dress-up clothes underneath the mirror, so it's all prepped for that. Right now, we're just not to the point where we can move that much stuff in here. I feel like it will be a little distracting for her during nap time or nighttime, but eventually that is my plan. Finally, I also moved this gray and white rug from our living room into Evelyn's room. It's a 5x7, was just a little too dinky looking in the living room, but in here it's perfect. It really fills the room well, makes her toddler bed look not so teeny tiny, and bonus, it protects the carpet from any play spills. So that's Evelyn's toddler room tour, guys. I hope you guys like seeing all of the little changes that we made to kind of adapt her space to be a little more grown up as she is growing up way too quickly for my taste. I think it's perfect for right now, and she is really loving having her own special space in here and having it be a little more grown up than her sister's nursery. If you like this video, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up so I know you guys like this type of content. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my other videos. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in a comment down below and I will answer them as best I can. And until I see you again, have fun creating your estate. Bye, guys.
Are you having tea? Tea party? Are you having a tea party? What color tea? Can I have a bowl? A cup? Can I have a cup of tea? Oh, you're just gonna eat the sugar, huh? Yum.